Hi everyone, welcome on board to Helper.tv.
This is no longer a joke. I mean, Peter Obi means business. Peter Obi has decided to add lawyers to lawyers. In fact, he has decided to bring lawyers from the north, lawyers who are professionals, and right now they have stormed Inec's office. This is not a joke. We want access to the beavers. This is not just going to go away like that. Never. You know, many people are beginning to tell Peter Obi to forget about it. They say this is what God wants. Allow it to go for the peace of the nation. This is the laws. And Peter Obi responded. He told them, he said, God does not want corruption. God does not want lies. God does not want wickedness. God does not want this to pass. Why is it that the police will attack young people on the street because they are holding a computer or driving a very good car? But criminals will be allowed, liars will be allowed, riggers will be allowed to go scot-free. And pastors will open up their doors to accept big tithe and seed. He said, no, enough is enough. And he said he's going to push this to the end if this will cost him his last blood. Enough is enough. I am not going to accept this. Enough is enough. Look at them. They have stormed Inec office to meet with Inec's chairman, Yakubu. Yakubu is not just going to, shake hands and embrace Bola Ahmed Tinubu on that swearing day and that's it. No, in fact, they say, Yakub, if you do not take care, you are going to jail. This is a new Nigeria and it has to be branded new. This is the voice of the people. Peter Obi means business now. And there are a lot of people who are in support of Peter Obi. They are backing him up. They say, look, we have to drag this to the last drop of it. Bola Tinubu will not just step in there believing that he won the election. No, if you won the election, there is no problem. There is no argument about it. We just want to see the process that you took and how Inec declared you winner. End of story. And this is for Inec to actually decide. Inec can say anybody won the election. There is no problem. It's not about the candidate who won the election. It is about the process that it took for Inec to eventually declare that person the winner. It's very simple. Polling unit, Inec data, server. End of story. Let us hear, let us watch, let us see the legal luminaries, the tech expert that Labour Party employed to fight their case to finish. They have taken the case to the Inec office directly. After all, the court has given the order. Let's listen to them.
The reason for seeking an audience with you is quite pressing and very important and very fundamental. The reason being that we secured an order of the Court of Appeal to secure some documents to enable us prosecute and maintain our election petition. That order was granted on the 3rd of March. So it is exactly 10 days today. The order was duly served on Inec. And as we all know, time is of the essence in electoral petitions, electoral matters. So we have virtually 10, 11 days within which we must file the petition. For less than 10 days. As I talk to you today, we've not gotten any document whatsoever. And I think it's important that under the law, we are entitled to the documents we are asking for from the commission. And unless, as electoral umpire, we secure those documents, we cannot move forward. That is why it is so important that we interface with you and ensure that by the time we leave this commission today, Mr. Chairman, we will at least leave here with some of the crucial documents. In fact, our client, the presidential candidate of Labour Party itself, and their supporters are so much agitated that if care is not taken, their petition will be, time will expire, and they will end up not filing petition. And that will be too bad for everybody, too bad for the commission, too bad for them, too bad for us, members of the legal council, and too bad for the country. That is why this visit is very important, Mr. Chairman. And we know the very important documents we need. Maybe at the end of this visit, we will let you know some of them that are so pressing that we need to have them, as I said today.
Say that we received a letter from Onyechi Piazu, senior advocate, on behalf of the Labour Party. The letter is dated 6 March, and that in the letter we were served notice that the team will be here on the 7th at 9 in the morning to inspect the materials. But most specifically, the letter requested us to get in touch with our resident electoral commissioners across the 37 states of the Federation to make the documents and information available for the prosecution of their petition. A meeting has been scheduled with all the resident electoral commissioners. It's going to be a virtual meeting at 3 p.m. today, at which we'll discuss, among other issues, this matter of providing CTCs not only to the Labour Party, but to all other litigants as well. I want to assure you that the Commission will not hide any document from anybody and will make any document that they have requested. There are two categories of documents. Those that are in possession of the headquarters of Inec will easily make these documents available to you, specifically the EC8Ds from the states and the ECDA, which is the collation at the National Collation Center by the Commission itself, the EC8E, the declaration, so meaning a total of, I think, 39 documents. This we can easily certify and give you almost immediately. As for other documents that we are asking for, they are at state level. So we need to work out the schedule so that we know when your team is going to which state and on which date, so that we can easily facilitate not just certification of documents, but also the inspection that you requested for of these documents. The other one is accreditation data from the back end. This will also be made available to you. Remember, the accreditation data covers over 176,000 polling units. We have to print them physically, certify them, and give them to you. So the tall and short of what I'm saying is that you will get these documents speedily. We will also make arrangement and notify our resident electoral commissioners of their impending visit so that these documents will be made available to you at state level, those that are state level.
INEC chairman has made it clear that they will be giving to Labour Party the certified copies, and and they want access to the beavers. They want to forensically analyze, penetrate the beavers. They want to mine data off from that beaver so as to cross-check with the physical information, number of votes that they have on their hands. Labour Party wants all of this, but from what we are seeing, INEC will not permit them. INEC will not give them the beavers. INEC said, if you want more, you want soft copies, we can maybe give you access. And that, I believe, is very difficult. They will want to do that. Give them access. They say they are going to store data somewhere in the cloud, and afterwards, they will be giving them the information that they request. But as it is, as it stands, Labour Party is not ready to kind of withdraw from this. But we are also seeing that INEC is resolute. They are not ready to back down. They are not ready to open up make everything plain and simple. If you press further, the next thing they will tell you is this: according to the constitution of the institution of Inec, certain information and data are privy only to the Chief Justice of the Federation, only privy to the President of Nigeria, that they cannot openly give out certain information to certain individuals, that it is now their own decision on what to do and what not to do. This is going to be a very complex journey. The laws are going to be looked into. Inec, I think now people begin to look at certain things that created, or constitution or laws, policies that created certain institutions in Nigeria and on what they are running on. We have to make everything clear. Everything has to be written clearly now. This is how it's supposed to be, so that we do not have this bogus interpretation or something that is not clear. Everything has to be made simple. Inec, according to the constitution, electronically, you have to transmit data, and the data should be seen real time. End of discussion, end of story. Now, if there is a breach, someone trying to brute force into Inec server, Inec should be able to show the footprint of such publicly. And if they do not want to show this, probably not to, they can cause stakeholders and certain individuals to sit down in a closed door meeting to look at it. That is how countries that are saying, that's how they operate. There are certain information that are redacted, or information that will not be put out there for public consumption. That is how it works. These are institutions, and they will not want to show that, that weak side of them to the public, because people will not trust in them. But the thing is this: Inec, you have lost it. People are no longer believing in you. They thought things were was going to work, but unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. You heard what he said. He has made it clear, and we will see what all of this will be, because Peter Obi and the rest of the Labour Party are saying, no, we will continue to push. We are going to operate in the ambits of the law. Pastors and clerics, religious leaders who are saying, let us forget about it for the peace of the nation. He said, no, God does not like lies. God does not like impunity. God does not embrace nepotism. God does not want corruption. And he said, this is a new Nigeria. We must do better. What are your thoughts about this one? Drop it in the comment section. Like, share this video. This is one of the great things that you can do for this channel. See you in the next one.
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel. And if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon, so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.